a pretty decent sized one. I'll kind of get close up. How tall do you think that is? Like 4 feet probably? 3 feet? Probably 2 feet wide or thick. Pretty decently chunky there. So, for that size of a lip, we kind of made the lip more mellow and the landing a little steep. It's pretty steep for speed. So, pretty much what you want to start out with is getting some good dirt. Obviously, like this is some pretty good dirt, as you can see. So if you have a good dirt source, that's number one. Number two is if you got some chunks. So like, see that? That's grass. This whole thing is pretty much just grass clumps. That's a lot of grass clumps, and then you just put nice, super fine dirt over it, like the golden stuff, clay. And if it's like perfect moisture, it should just form up and just kind of put dirt on the bottom and just form upwards. And it just keeps on getting formed and formed and formed. And the more dirt, the bigger your jump's gonna be, obviously. Same for landing. We'll do landings another day, but so what Evan's doing right now is pretty much just like cleaning them up before you ride. The more you pack and the more you ride, the better your lips are gonna be. That going back and forth, pushing dirt when they're brand new, just thick dirt, that's when it really gets a nice flow. That's definitely one technique. Do your little, so when you got kind of a rutted up lip, if you go side, let me get a better angle. When you go from the side, it's really gets the ruts out and makes it all flat and even all the way down wherever your ruts are. You can even do it on your runway as well. You should definitely, before you even start packing the front, definitely want to be able to pack the top, stand on it by yourself with all your weight. You can even jump on it and it holds tough. So it's definitely that. Water's key. Like right now, if you're living in Oregon, it did rain last night. Pretty bunch. I mean, little puddles here and there. But yeah, this is kind of like a little like stepping jump. As you can see, there's the bigger lip that way, and then connected. It's dropped down a little bit and a little shorter on the right. Another jump. Not finished yet, but that's definitely that. The back side of your lips, you should pack that really tight too. Just the more packing, the more times you ride, hands too. If you pack with your hands, like right up here, if you just kind of cup it, your hands all the way through, pack the front, pack the sides up top and around, they should be good. I mean, just the more work you put into them, the better they'll be. But if we miss anything, comment below, help out the community. Just getting good stuff dialed in. Load here in a couple weeks. Oh, gotta love stickers. But see how it's getting kind of weak up top. The bottom's looking really good and smooth, but the top's kind of getting weak. Dude, for sure. But yeah, definitely subscribe if you haven't yet. One more thing I kind of forgot, as Evan reminded me, but it's a pretty big gap, and see how the lips, like kind of the first one's kind of like more, it's kind of sketchy and steep. The taller one is kind of more mellow at the beginning and smoothens out, and then you just float over perfectly.
Still gives you a high flow.
Yeah, still gives you a perfect little flow, but the more
farther you want to go,
like this, the last one over there, it's really more of a kind of a kicker instead of more like kind of mellow for distance, but you don't want to make some huge gap, like, and then some, like, super, like, that, but like that, like, kind of imagine that, and you hit it, and you just get super airtime and just drop and kill yourself. That's definitely key. Oh, and I definitely recommend, some people probably might call this, like, pussy shit, but hit them when they're soft, and make sure you got somewhat of a case guard. Kind of how you drop down instead of cut, like, because people like cut them really sharp, which you can do that after they've been here for years. But like local, like Stone Road, if anybody knows about Stone Road and like the grotto, and they're just like cut like sharp, just cut angles on the both sides. That's good, but when you're making your own jumps and you're just kind of keeping them private. You want to kind of make them how you want them. So, yeah, there you go.